Hi, Jessica. My name's Ross. I saw your problem and I hope I can help. So when we're talking about any problem that has to do with exponential growth, it's going to be super important to understand the basic structure of those equations. So that's going to look something like f of x or y equals a times b to the x power. Every time you're talking about exponential growth, the exponent will be your variable, and you're going to be looking to plug in these a and b values. So the a should always be your initial amount. That's whatever you're going to start out with. And the b is your growth or decay factor. And it can be either, because depending on how big that number is, your amount might be going up or it might be going down. In this case, you have a growth factor. So in your case, you're told that your initial amount is 10,000. So that means you're going to put 10,000 here for your a. So I'm going to put f of x, please excuse the handwriting, f of x equals 10,000. And then I'm going to put in parentheses my growth or decay factor. Good habit to have is just to put this in parentheses. And that factor is 1.5. So we have those two numbers just from the problem. And then our variable is x. Remember that it's an exponent. So we have 10,000 times 1.5 to the x power. And so essentially what this is saying, 1.5 means every hour your amount of yeast is going to multiply by 1.5. So after 1 hour, we'd have 10,000 times 1.5, which is going to be 15,000. Okay, and then after another hour, we'd multiply by 1.5 again, and that'd be, I think, 22,500. And we just keep multiplying by 1.5, basically 12 times until we finally get our answer. But that's going to take a second. We're going to have to do 10,000 times 1.5 times 1.5 times 1.5 over and over and over and over again. Or this equation that we wrote will actually do that for us, because this x up here is really just how many times you want to multiply by 1.5. So instead of doing that over and over and over, all we have to do is say, if I want to go 12 hours, I'll do f of 12, and that'll be 10,000 times 1.5 to the x power. And plug that into your calculator. I like to use a program called Desmos, so I'm going to show that to you real quick. So we could do f of x equals 10,000 times 1.5 to the x power. And then if you just put f of 12 in here, it'll tell you exactly how much that is. Now that's a lot of yeast. That's 1,297,463-ish yeast. That's a lot, but that's why exponential growth is so powerful, because it grows really, really fast. So Yessica, I hope that's helpful to you. I hope that makes sense. And if not, drop me a question or comment and I'll try and help further.